quality depth. As a starter, what's it like having a great bench behind you?
Well, you know, it takes a lot of the pressure off your starters. And it can also apply good pressure on your rotation guys. So competition is a good thing, and competition for minutes makes a team better.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Harris and Durant in as the forwards. Kyrie Irving out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Aldridge in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Toronto with the ball. Barnes goes in, and he dunks it down.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
Takes the three, and Durant hits from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
VanVleet with it, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. And there it is for him.
The mid-range isn't Siakam's go-to shot, but he can adjust to make it work.
And dominating at a mid-major university. Some scouts question Siakam's level of competition during the 2016 draft process, especially since his numbers were so good.
Now here's Irving. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Simmons.
Oh,
my goodness.
Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam can? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Pass to Siakam. Oh, it's blocked by Aldridge. And he lobs it up to the rim. Outside Simmons. Irving against VanVleet. The three. Durant, the pass to Irving. Now here's Aldridge. The kick to Durant. Shoots over Siakam. Rebounded by Trent.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Three-pointer. No good there. And Brooklyn going the other way now. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Rarely frazzled. They play with a pretty even temperature, in my opinion, throughout this entire game.
And the Nets making a change here. Drummond's checked in. Toronto on D. They trail by 1. 5 to shoot. Irving, the pass to Drummond. Puts the move on. Well, Grant, at this point in his career, I think it's safe to say Andre Drummond will go down as one of the game's premier rebounders.
Yeah, you just don't call him a specialist because there's a lot more to Drummond's game than just rebounding. Rim protection, points in the paint. He does just about everything you want in a big man. When he's on the floor, he lightens the load on every other member of their front court.
Now here's Irving. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Outside Simmons. Over VanVleet. For 3, here's Harris. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Trent outside. Pass to Siakam. What a terrific move that is. Siakam's got his second basket of the game.
He's such a long wing player. Pascal Siakam can operate down low.
Irving for 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
All right, look who's coming on the board.
And the Raptors with some changes. Birch, he's checked in for Siakam. And Boucher subbed in for Anunoby. Griffin, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Curry comes in for Irving. Here's Trent. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Birch. And here's VanVleet. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Trent. And the Raptors miss again. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. It's Simmons with a drive. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
Just about 7 feet. Simmons is a different kind of player. He's got point guard handles.
Toronto trailing. Here's Van Vliet. 8 points in his last time out. 10 feet away. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Nets have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Out to Harris. Pass to Curry. Barnes against Harris. And here's Drummond. Over Boucher. The shot by Drummond, no good. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. It's Barnes on the wing, pounded by Harris. Barnes against Harris. Barnes, no good. Brooklyn shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Here's Simmons. Oh, rejected by Boucher. And it's Simmons missing.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Nets out in front, up 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment.
All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on.
Well, the Nets know they're going to be lights out scoring the ball.
This league is not one-on-one defense, you know, so it's...
Now, KD is an elite scorer, but Grant, he's also a plus defender.
He really is, B.A. I mean, he knows about defenders working together. I mean, they do it nightly trying to slow him down.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They just been the better team so far.
Van Vliet and Trent Jr. at the guard spots. Precious Achiuwa is out there with Thaddeus Young. And it's Anunoby in at small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
And he's coming off a breakout season. Fred Van Vliet is now at times a #1 scoring option. His improvement year to year has been something to watch.
Claxton. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
3 points.
Claxton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Releases, and is blocked. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. Aldridge is checked in for Brooklyn.
For the Nets, LaMarcus Aldridge.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Going undrafted to signing an $85 million contract. Van Vliet is not taking his foot off the gas, Smitty.
Tremendous work ethic, B.A. Always focused. He has range now, and you love watching him use his body and skill to convert at the rim.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt?
All right, let's use this time to check out the teams with the most steals last year. 4th, the Raptors.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks. Durant, pass to Irving. Pulls it in from the elbow. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Pass to Achiuwa. Van Vliet against Irving. Van Vliet misses.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Great D that time from Irving. For Brooklyn, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Durant, and Durant with the big finish.
The ball handling from Durant really a key to what sets him apart as a player. He can pull up and break you down.
Toronto shooting at a 43% clip during the second. Young with a screen on Irving. Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Young. Oh, it's blocked by Aldridge. Irving against Van Vliet. Irving, the pass to Aldridge. Irving up top. He's got 5. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. And it's a 7-point Brooklyn lead. And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers. And I did a pretty good job.
Here's Durant. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
And Toronto calls time here. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
And these two teams will face off against one another 4 times. It should be fun.
So you know each game they play will hold a lot of importance to both teams.
And the Raptors with some changes. Birch, he's checked in for Achua. Boucher comes in for Young. And it's Barnes in for Anunoby. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Drummond's checked in for Aldridge. Griffin comes in for Claxton. Harris is checked in for Durant. And Ben Simmons subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Birch. 3 from Barnes. Knocks down the long J. Barnes has got 5.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Harris outside. It's stolen by Barnes. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now just a 4-point Brooklyn lead.
If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
And Simmons, here we go. And there's the rejection. Trent with room to shoot. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
Here's Simmons. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 6 points for him.
He's got a big speed advantage in that matchup. Could be a blow-by every single time.
Here's Van Vliet. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Simmons. Oh, good D by Boucher. For Toronto, they've gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Seconds left.
The thing about Drummond's defense overall, too big to back down and has the range to challenge shots.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Nets out in front, up 4. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Nick Nurse, and Coach, I saw you imploring your team to pick it up. Where do you need to be better in the second half?
Well, we're not very good offensive.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Welcome to our 2K Sports Studio. The Brooklyn Nets find themselves in quite a battle here tonight.
I have to applaud their offensive consistency. They're not wasting possessions or taking bad shots. That's a testament to their patience, their discipline. They're focusing on playing intelligent basketball.
Okay, now let's take a look at the power rankings in the Eastern Conference early on.
You know, right now for the Nets, they've been incredible out the gates. You could see this coming. We've talked about this, and the way they prepared for the season was tremendous.
That'll be our show. On to the third quarter we go.
Ernie with the flow, making those rhymes as he throws, sounding like a pro.
Oh, you didn't know? You must have been slow.
I didn't mean to rhyme, not like Edgar Allan Poe.
Oh, drop the mic, drop the mic.
We quit. Broadcast is over.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
There's virtually nothing you can do to stop him. I mean, you can't even contain him. He's been that great.
Yeah, and sometimes the strategy in that case, don't let anyone else beat you. You know he's going to get his, so try and keep it to that.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. On the floor for the Nets, Harrison Durant in as the forwards. Ben Simmons is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Aldridge in at center. Offensive rebound and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Durant, and it's slammed in by Durant.
The defense has to be careful. Kevin Durant has hops, taking the ball straight to the rim.
Here's Van Vliet. And again, Toronto no good.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Hard to think of a player who's transformed more than Van Vliet. Undrafted, spent some time in the G League. Now he's a primary catalyst for his team.
Durant, pass to Aldridge. Soft touch off the glass. And now it's an 8-point Nets lead.
LaMarcus Aldridge putting pressure on this defense, getting into the seams and making plays.
Irving against Trent. Outside Irving. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Irving's got 9 points. A true all-around talent. Van Vliet gives you the big things and all the little things as well, Grant.
Well, you talk about the points, the assists, but look at the rebounding and the steals and the charges he takes. I mean, he's a glue guy and a star.
Young, he's checked in for Toronto. And the Nets also making a change. Claxton, he's checked in for Aldridge. Irving against Trent. Outside Young. From 13. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. And Simmons, here we go. Durant against Young. Outside for Irving. Shot clock at 5. Inside. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here are the Raptors now. They're scoreless since the first half.
I mean, one of the best, most versatile defenders in the league. Simmons locking his man up.
And Anunoby pulls it down. The Raptors have gotten 0 shots to go out of 6 attempts. Van Vliet on the wing, trying to get back on track. And it's good on the lay-in.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
The Raptors making a switch here. Chua's checked in. And while we have a break, here were some of the top free throw shooters in the game last season. Kyrie Irving is 4th.
Very steady at the line. He's the guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
It's Simmons with a drive. Count that bucket. Simmons has got 8 points.
Once he gets a little momentum, Simmons going downhill is a scary sight.
And there's the drive. Trent, the pass to Achua. Van Vliet with it. Tipped. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Simmons.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Now here's Simmons. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Simmons against Van Vliet. Oh, Harris with the block. And they'll keep possession. Another shot. Van Vliet misses.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. The rebound by the Nets.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Claxton down low. Achiuwa's there, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Here's Trent. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Count it.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Here's Irving. The Raptors making their last shot. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. There's a screen. Here's Durant. Here's Claxton. And the layup is good off the glass. Claxton's got 7.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Van Vliet against Simmons. Pass to Anunoby. Launches it. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Anunoby's got his first 3 points of the game.
And as OG develops the rest of his skill set, this is one thing he can rely upon, that three-point shot.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor.
There's 6 seconds left in the third quarter here. Trent from long range. That one is off. And so it's Brooklyn in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We'll be right back after this word.
All right, you'll be stepping on the court.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on his heels.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. at the guard spots. Chris Boucher out there with Barnes. And it's Siakam in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
The court awareness from Fred. He knows angles so well.
Simmons with it. Siakam covering. Drummond. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second.
They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And so Drummond nails them both.
Well, now when you foul Drummond, he can hurt you a little bit at the line. He's much improved.
It's Barnes on the wing. Into the lane. The shot off that time. Oh, great D that time from Griffin.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Curry against Siakam. Curry passes to Griffin. Irving for 3. Hits the three-pointer. And the Nets lead by 15.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court. And it also keeps the bench fired up.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
Love the strength on that drive by Fred Van Vliet. He is tough and he's aggressive.
T-shirt time.
Young, he's checked in for Boucher. Aldridge is checked in for Brooklyn. Durant comes in for Irving. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Steve Nash said to the team. He said, we've got the upper hand, so let's not waste it. Keep getting stops. Keep finding buckets. So the message is, it's not over yet. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Here's Van Vliet. Aldridge pulls down the board. Brooklyn's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Outside Durant. Kicks it out to Aldridge. Pass to Drummond. It's stolen by Trent. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Van Vliet, the pass to Young. The three is up.
He hasn't done a whole lot to help their cause today. They could have used more offense from him.
Durant against Barnes. Left side Simmons. The kick to Durant. 4-3. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter.
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had one triple in the first half, now has his second.
Fans, so now the section gets free t-shirts.
All right, we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
And he's been in control because of how well he's shooting. He's finding holes in the defense, and he's able to capitalize. Wow, it's almost like his confidence is increasing with each basket he makes.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And even though his offense continues to develop, Grant, Anunoby's defense may be his most important contribution to this team.
He has what I call positional versatility. He has great length, and he's light on his feet, and he doesn't have to gamble to be disruptive.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. Irving comes in for Curry.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets, Joe Harris, Kyrie Irving.
Toronto's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. It's Barnes on the wing. That shot missing. And Brooklyn going the other way now. They led by as many as 18.
2 minutes remaining in regulation.
Irving, pass to Simmons. Driving in. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. So it's Toronto now. The Nets making their last shot. Van Vliet outside. 5 on the clock. Pass to Trent. Nice move. And he knocks the jumper down. Minute 32 left in the fourth.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Nets.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Kyrie Irving.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
Now here's Simmons. Irving finds Durant. The kick out to Simmons. Off the mark there with a 3. Durant against Barnes. Shoots over Durant. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down.
The previous play is under review.
Smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the challenge is successful.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And the Raptors with some changes. Achua comes in for Pascal Siakam, and it's Young in for Anunoby.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That free throw good from Barnes. And that's good as he hits both shots. 44 seconds left in the fourth. Irving with it, and it's Young picking him up. Back to Irving. Outside Curry. 4 on the clock. Second chance shot. Griffin. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make the three-point play.
At the line for the Nets, Blake Griffin.
And that one misses.
The former 5-star recruit, first overall pick in the draft. Griffin's been slowed down only by injuries.
Trent's shot is off. Griffin outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Claxton.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
So we see the Nets taking the W here.
That's the end
A
of the game.
statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory. They controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Kyrie, what does it mean for this team getting the production off the bench that we saw tonight?
It's big time. You know, when you're a basketball player and you're able to make the right plays and play at a high intensity level and really come out and make an impact on the game, no matter if you're starting or coming off the bench, we've seen special guys do that. I'm glad we came out and handled business. It's a good win.
This team is so unselfish. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports coverage of the NBA. And we'll see you next time.
Praying for the block, I was praying for my pops. Still miss talks 'cause